Well, it's not looking good, folks. It's not looking good for the Arizona Coyotes as it stands right now. I mean, I'll go over timeline. I'll go over everything right now. But Salt Lake City, it seems like it's coming. Watch till the end to find out everything. Watch till the end of the video and comment down below your thoughts. Subscribe, like, notification bell, all that good stuff. But this sucks. I mean, this, regardless of how you feel about the Coyotes and their arena situation and their team situation, I really think, just as a hockey fan, you want to see the league grow. You don't want to see the league lose markets. Like when the league lost the Atlanta Thrashers for a second. Like a lot of people thought the jerseys were really cool. A lot of people thought there was still a lot of potential in the market. And now that TV has come back to the area, I mean, you just have to think Atlanta is going to come back. But Salt Lake City is on the forefront here, and let's talk about it. So this came out today, and specifically Friedman's kind of lighting the gas, or pouring the gasoline on the fire here, and a lot of people are lighting the fire. But it seems like Salt Lake City is the favorite to take over for Arizona if they can't figure something out here. And all signs point towards, from Gary Bettman at the All-Star with his statements and Elliot Friedman and different insiders, it's all pointing towards the fact that the Coyotes the current ownership cannot do it. They can't find a location, they can't find an arena that makes sense, and they can't carry on the way it is right now. So this is the tweet to add to it. Friedman on Coyotes: I think we are coming to an end of the line with this ownership group. I believe there isn't something hard and fast in place in the very near future. They will begin the process of selling the team or the NHL taking over the team. That is crazy. That is crazy. And to continue and selling it to someone else, I believe we will get there. I believe one of the reasons you hear the commissioner say nothing negative about them is he knows this could end up in a big legal fight, and he doesn't want to say or do anything that will end up being used against him. Unreal. I mean, the easy fix that a lot of people thought was going to happen here was that the Phoenix Suns in the NBA would take over. The ownership there would save this situation and just put them in the same arena, but there's been no interest there, and they're not pursuing it. So past that, I mean, Kevin Weeks posting this picture. I mean, everything points towards it going to Salt Lake City, it going to Utah, the NHL finally being in Utah. But it sucks, because if that's the result, where Arizona's out and Utah's in, that part sucks. But there's also been a lot of conversations about 34 teams coming to the NHL, with one of them being Atlanta and one of them being either Utah or the return to Arizona. So, for example, if next season, if this is all a disaster as it stands right now, if Utah comes into the NHL and it's like the Salt Lake City Coyotes or the Utah Grizzlies or whatever they're going to be called, they come into the NHL as the 32 team replacing Arizona, and then over the next decade, the Coyotes return, or Arizona's team, whatever team name they'll be called, will return to the NHL when they can figure out an arena deal, and also the Atlanta Thrashers or whatever Atlanta team makes the return. That's where we stand right now. So shout out to TML Fan on Twitter. You see the timeline here. December 5th, it seemed like they were purchasing the land. All Coyotes coverage and everything was pointing towards this being the potential, right? Then what the potential arena could look like. And then January 24th, less than 2 weeks ago, or about 2 weeks ago, NHLPA head Walsh says clock is ticking on Coyotes arena situation. And the reported deadline was All-Star break. Well, folks, we're past the All-Star break. So Friedman said very confidently on 32 Thoughts, this was from, again, less than 2 weeks ago, if the Coyotes leave Arizona, they will sort out their arena situation and they will go back there. Arizona, if the Coyotes leave, will not be a forsaken market by the NHL. They will go back there. Elliot Friedman's been very confident in that, and that's where it stands, guys. So give me your thoughts in the comments on what you think about this Arizona situation. I mean, it's just sad. I think for all the Coyotes fans out there, the positive I'll leave with you, if this does go sideways, at least you know what? You can look at it as like, okay, you can just have the positive mindset that it'll return. Elliot Friedman is one of the best, most reliable insiders in the game. He's saying that. Gary Bettman's always been a huge advocate for Arizona. So if you're out there and you're hating on Arizona as a market, I mean, let's just give them a chance to rebound and come back stronger, right? So if they need a few years off from the NHL, a few years to collect themselves as a market, as a state, as whatever city they end up in, give them 5 years, give them 6 years, and then make the return, and hopefully all of us can see a great team make its way back. So I think it'll be cool to see Salt Lake City get a shot. obviously there's happy and sad to both sides. So subscribe, like, comment, notification bell, leave your comments down below if you want to reach out to me. I can always give more thoughts, but that's where we stand right now, and more to come, and I'll report on more as it comes out. So we'll talk soon, and we'll see where the situation ends up. Peace.